so then there's more money for it.
Not that much more, because all your guests have to pay the summer tax on that. So all 100% people staying here are paying for the summer project, and only 55% use it.
Right, yes.
So there is kind of, there could be kind of a problem if everyone uses it.
No,
Das ist das ewige Thema, das wir diskutieren.
I mean, we came yesterday to the conclusions. It was so much money was invested in the summer project in the last years, and through this money and through this project, the visibility of Werfenweng was very high in the years. So that's what we checked yesterday. Nevertheless, they made some mystery check interviews with the tourists by the rental station there, and also with some locals. And actually, who could summarize the results? Maybe one of you would like to summarize the result of these interviews. You or you?
Yeah, there were some locals. They didn't know nothing about it. They did that it exists, but yeah. And there were also some tourists. They heard it, but they didn't know also nothing. And then we asked them if it's because they were one time without a car here, and if it's difficult to move without car in the valley. And they said yes, but they didn't know nothing about summer. So then we thought maybe the information are not that good, but we don't know it because yeah. But there were also a local, for example, she has no car and she's only using the shuttle and the electric cars, and sure there were also tourists, they are using it a lot. So, yeah. But we were surprised that we found some tourists. They are here for 10 years. How long? Since 10 years. I don't know. But they didn't know nothing about it. Yeah, this was a surprise for us.
Yeah. Prinzipiell ist es so, der Fräser wir reden zwar von Tourismus, wir haben jetzt sehr Qualität gesehen und es gibt ja leider Gottes viele, die sich mit dem Tourismus nicht so identifizieren können, als gewünscht wäre, als Tourismusgemeinde in diesem Insel. Das ist die eine Seite, was die Einheimischen angeht. Wir haben natürlich unser ESAMO-Angebot, das schon von vielen genutzt wird, aber von einigen nicht, die sich halt dem mehr oder weniger verwehren. Ja. Und bei den Gästen ist es so, dadurch, dass wir Samo- und Nicht-Samo-Betriebe haben, und leider Gottes gibt es auch Nicht-Samo-Betriebe, die diese Überlage nicht zahlen möchten, und informieren dann ihre Gäste auch nicht. Und ja, natürlich arbeiten wir ständig daran, dass wir das Informationssystem vereinfachen. Samo ist halt sehr kompliziert zu erklären, das ist ein schnell Übergriff. Das ist eigentlich unser Hauptproblem, die Vermittlung an die Gäste, dass wir diese Informationen weitergeben.
So he said for the inhabitants, we have to consider one aspect that we are in a touristic village, but in the village there are also many people who just live here but have not so much to do with tourism. And for these people, actually, the summer concept is not really, they're not really interested in it, and they don't really check what's going up and what's not. And on the other side, he said there are, we heard yesterday, also many bed and breakfasts especially, and then the apartments, but also some hotels which are not summer hotels. And of course the guests of these don't know anything about summer. Also, actually, in 70% of the beds, still you have this difference between 12% and 70%, because we cannot really understand. We guess there are some. Of course, you have some guests staying here and doing something else, so they are not interested in summer. But we guess there are some members of the summer project which actually don't really promote the summer with their guests. So they pay the fee, but they don't really actively promote the
Das ist natürlich noch schlimmer, ja, der weiß und bezahlt aber keine Prämien und auch dafür. Aber das Hauptding, woran wir eben arbeiten im Tourismusverband jetzt, ist eben, dass wir diese Informationen kurz und prägnant rüberbringen. Das ist ein Ding. Wir haben vor 2 Jahren schon einmal angefangen, leider geht das nicht in die richtige Richtung, weil wir sehr viel Wechsel hatten im Tourismusverband und sind eigentlich jetzt aktuell gerade dabei, dass wir diese Informationen rüberkriegen zum Gast.
So the main objective they have now in the tourist board is to make this information about summer as compact as possible and as easier to be understood as possible. This is the actual challenge that they have.
I have another question. So we're like a family hotel, so there are families, and all members of the family have to pay the €10 for the summer card. Does it make the families kind of unhappy when their 7-year-old child has to pay €10, or isn't that a problem? Because for me, if I would think me having 3 kids and a man with me, then that would be quite expensive, and I would think twice about using it.
Therefore, we only have 55% using the summer.
Yeah, but 55, that's quite a high percentage, I think so. Because we are a big hotel, many people.
But some of them think so and they don't like it to pay for the children, and some of them so
Do you think it would be a good idea to give like a discount for child between like 7 and 14 years? Don't you think that it's a good idea because it's less money for the tourism?
Ja, es ist, wie ich sagen, das für die Kinder viel günstiger zu machen. Ja, es macht dann, es ist das Programm eigentlich so umfangreich. Ja. Wir haben da 226 €, die man ausnutzen kann. Ja. Und wir zahlen 10 €. Das ist der Selbstbehalt.
Also auch als Hotelbesitzer würden Sie sagen, dass es schon okay ist.
Genau.
So he thinks actually if you use all the activities and things which are offered in the summer card, the average value of everything is 226 euros. So they think if you just have to pay 10 euros, it's really not much. So he doesn't think it's a problem that the family with 2 or 3 children pays 10 euros per child. He doesn't think that it's really so important, but he knows that there are some families living here that they don't take the summer card because if there are 5 people, they have to pay 50 euros. So it's both.